Let's see, that takes us to frequent flyer miles. We're flying.
Those are mine.
I want them.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to split them right down the middle. How'd that be, Mr. Kroger?
It would be not good at all. I earned those miles.
Yeah, you earned them flying to Denver to meet your whore.
Oh, Lord.
Well, she's not afraid to express herself sexually, if that's what you mean.
She is a stripper, for God's sake.
She is not.
Her name is Chastity. She is white trash. Same as you. Hillbilly.
That's it. Go comatose for me, baby.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
That's a good place to close shop.
Sweetie, her name is Chastity.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
That's right.
So we're doing Wedding Crashers, everybody, in summer blockbuster month.
It was a summer blockbuster.
It was a summer blockbuster, and I'm excited. This is truly one that we've seen many, many times. However, as I was kind of getting prepared for this podcast, the third act, I certainly have not seen nearly as many times as I've seen the first and the second act.
It's one of those movies. It's a little like Old School where what you really remember is the first half.
Yeah.
And then, it has a predictable ending. I mean, maybe that's not the right word because you don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but it works out.
So first things first, sweetie.
Yeah.
Have you ever crashed a wedding?
Yes.
Was I with you?
Yes.
Was it Brian and Maria and Jerry and
Yes.
Minish and Chris and everybody?
It was my high school reunion.
That's right.
And it was at like a ballroom somewhere.
Yeah.
And we were like, let's bail for a little bit. And there was a wedding. So we went in and did some dancing.
Yeah. And I think we probably got a free drink out of it.
Yeah.
It's just, it wasn't as much fun as it was in the movie.
Well, and that's because
I was not doing any balloon animals. I was not doing any magic tricks. I was just sitting there drinking.
Well, hopefully not, because you were with me. So you weren't there to pick up women at the wedding we crashed.
But you could do magicians and balloon animals without picking up women.
Well, and by the time we got in there, the wedding was already in full. It's not like we went to the wedding and then we were at the reception because it was down the block.
Sure.
Well, it wasn't even a block. It was down the hall.
Yeah, it was down the hall.
And I also crashed another wedding by accident. And it was kind of funny because it wasn't really a wedding. I moved to Chicago in July or end of July, 1993, maybe early August. And we went to see the movie Coneheads the second night we were there. It was playing at Piper's Alley. And then we were kind of hanging out at Piper's Alley and there was this wedding going on. And we were like, oh my God, because they were like walking down the hallway and like talking to us. And we're like, oh my God, we're in this wedding. Like, how did we get here? And it was Tony and Tina's wedding, the play.
Yes.
But I didn't know that till we didn't know for like a week. Like we were like, oh my God, you guys, there was this Italian wedding. And then someone's like, that's a play, guys.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Closest thing, I mean, I crashed that one wedding with you, but I used to get on after Bears games. I would just jump on random buses, which is stupid because it could be taking me to the South Side. They have all the school buses of everybody that put a keg of beer in the back of the bus that went from the bar to the stadium.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of buses that both drop stupid drunk people like me off and pick stupid drunk people like me up. And I just not always. There's a few times I just jump on.
Okay, I was going to say, there's no way you always did that because eventually you would get in trouble.
Well,
right?
And people didn't really care. It's like they might be taking you in the opposite direction of where you want to go.
I did those buses as well.
Yeah.
And I did not jump on random buses. I took the buses. I think I did
that
like
you're
a
supposed to be on.
Jimmy Buffett concert and we did a Bears game and we did a Cubs game. But yes, you're right. It's not like they're like, hey, let's count off.
Yes.
Because you're not children.
Yeah, and everybody's drunk and stupid.
Correct. But the way home is the worst part.
It is.
Because everyone feels like crap.
Well, yeah, unless you keep it going.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a keep it going gal. I'm a, can everyone be quiet?
I hate keeping it going. I always did.
I know. I wish that were true.
No, it's not true. How many stars do you give this movie? How much do you like it?
I actually just went on Letterboxd and I gave it 3.5 stars.
Out of 5 or 4?
Out of 5.
Oh, 3.5.
And here's why. I almost gave it 4, and maybe I'll go back and give it 4. But in that moment, this is what this movie is to me. It is an R-rated comedy that I have watched a million times. And just because a movie is easy to watch a bunch of times doesn't mean it's a 4 or 5 star movie.
True.
It just means it's comfortable.
Yeah.
I just know it really well.
Yeah.
And I think 3.5 is like kind of that place.
Yeah.
Someone could pressure me. Like, for example, Cocktail. which kind of falls in the same category for me. I've seen Cocktail so many times, but I'd still give it 3.5 stars.
Yeah.
It's not, we have a lot of jokes from it, but it's not like it's a great movie.
No, actually, the fact that it's not great is what makes it great.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so it's like hard, like people are like, wait, you love that movie. You watch it all the time. I'm like, yeah. But when someone's asking for stars, I think they're asking for what is this movie?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's 3.5 to me.
There you go. I love this movie. It is I think guys love this movie maybe as much, if not more, than girls.
Maybe.
It just seems like a stupid bro frat
movie.
boy
Yeah.
comedy. And I'm just a really big fan of both Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson and Rachel McAdams and Jane Seymour and Christopher Walken. But I think of Vince Vaughn first.
Yeah.
And then think of Owen second.
Yeah, I do too, even though at the time he was pretty huge.
Owen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would say that it was more of a comeback time for Vince Vaughn, and for Owen Wilson, it was a bigger time for
Vince
him.
tried to get serious. He did Psycho. He did a few serious things. He
The
did
movie with Joaquin.
Return to Paradise.
Oh, God,
awful.
Cannot.
Not awful. It's a good movie, but just
Ooh.
devastating.
It's like really always that movie's in the back of my mind because my daughters like to travel, and I'm always like, please don't steal a bike.
Yes.
Because you could end up in a Thailand prison.
It's true. I'm going to play just some random quotes every now and again, just to remind people the goodness of the.
They say we only use 10% of our brains. I think we only use 10% of our hearts.
It's a great line.
And it's the cheesiest line ever.
Yeah.
And I actually, while I was watching it again last night, the girl he says that to doesn't even flinch.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever.
What else? She's not buying into it.
She's not buying into it.
Looking all over for you. I got to get out of here pronto. I got a stage 5 clinger.
So he's stage 5 clinger.
And that phrase has carried on
Of
beyond
course.
that movie, but I think that created that phrase, stage 5 clinger.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so dissect that for me. Stage 5 clinger.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Clinger.
I mean, obviously she's clinging.
Yeah. Stage
The
5.
stage 5 highest level
Stage
of clinging.
5 out of 5. It's like
Yeah.
DEFCON 4
Yeah.
from War Games.
That's what I think
Nothing
too,
went
yeah.
above it. So yeah. One more.
Erroneous!
Erroneous.
Erroneous on both counts.
Erroneous is one of my favorites. I like to pull that out.
Should we set the scene?
Sweetie's erroneous.
All right, let's set the scene. These are the actors and the characters that they played. Owen Wilson plays John. If I would have asked you which one's John, which one's Jeremy, would you have remembered?
I would have remembered that Vince Vaughn is Jeremy because Gloria says Jeremy
Got
so
it.
many
Really
times.
good. I would not have. So Owen plays John. Vince plays Jeremy. Christopher Walken plays Secretary William Cleary.
He's the Treasury Secretary.
He sure is. Rachel McAdams plays Claire. Isla, is that how you pronounce her name? Isla?
I think so, but I'm going to
Go
check.
with Isla Fisher.
Okay.
She plays Gloria. Jane Seymour plays Kathleen Cleary. Bradley Cooper. We'll talk about him.
B. Coops.
Sack Lodge. What a great name.
I know. I had
Sack Lodge.
Okay, I thought AI was lying to me because I always thought it was Zach.
Yeah.
Because I've never looked it up. I was just like, his name's Zach. And then it said Sack. And I was like, excuse, I get in my fights with AI.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, that's not a name. And they're like, his name is Sack.
You lost to AI today.
I did.
sweetie.
I lost to AI.
Will Ferrell plays Chaz Reinhold. And then finally, Keir O'Donnell plays good old Todd Cleary. We're going to talk a little bit about
okay, let's see how
Todd
this
Cleary.
is pronounced.
Isla Fisher.
Isla.
Isla
Okay.
Fisher.
All right.
A guy named David Dobkin is the director. You ever heard of him? Who is this guy?
He did, the only movie that I saw that he did was Shanghai something, Warriors or something. He didn't have a lot of hits. No, he did Shanghai Nights.
Okay, never heard of him.
Yeah.
Steve Faber, Bob Fisher were the writers, whoever those two guys are. Released July 15th, hence the summer blockbuster, 2005. This movie's 21 years old, sweetie.
You'd never know it.
Budget 40 million, box office 288, so they did pretty well. First rated R comedy to gross over 200 million domestically.
I was just about to say, they didn't just do pretty well. It was a blockbuster.
Yeah.
I mean, it came out in the summer. I think it was unexpected.
Yeah.
For it to cost 40 million and to be almost 300 million. That's pretty amazing.
Owen and Vince reconvened for the internship.
Yes, I
Never
remember.
saw it. Never saw a trailer to it.
I did. I
and
saw it.
Pretty bad, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't
It's a
good.
bit weird. How do you capture it? Like they had such good chemistry.
Well, did you see Made with Favreau and
No,
Vince
because
Vaughn?
I heard I don't want them messing with my swingers.
Yeah, well, and then they
stuff.
did another movie together. They did 2 more movies together. They did the Christmas one with Reese Witherspoon. She's in that.
That's pretty funny.
And then they did Couples Retreat.
Yeah,
So they do movies together
that's true.
a lot, but they never captured
Yeah.
swingers
Yeah.
because that was about a time period and those characters. And again, they're funny together. Oh, wait a second. No, Vaughn wasn't in Elf. I was thinking they were in Elf, but no.
The 3-act plot.
Okay, let's hear it.
For those of you who haven't seen this in 21 years, best friends and divorce mediators John and Jeremy spend wedding season crashing DC
Mhm.
weddings under fake identities to meet women until they crash the wedding of Treasury Secretary's daughter and get pulled into an invitation to the family's Maryland compound for the week. Act 2. At the Cleary estate, Jeremy gets entangled with the clingy, sexually aggressive Gloria.
Oh, please. Entangled. I'm just like questioning.
Yeah, go
like,
ahead.
it's not like it's her.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, she's being as much of a manipulator as he is.
Mhm.
They're both just lying to each other.
Yeah.
So and again, it's what makes this movie 2005
Yeah.
is it's like, that's exactly what the movie Obsession is questioning. Like, who's really the crazy person here? They show up, pretend to be other people, and she's the stage 5 clinger. Please. Okay, keep going.
John falls for her sister Claire, who's engaged to the abusive, suspicious Sack.
Sack Lodge.
Their cover eventually gets blown when Sack investigates and exposes them. And Act 3, heartbroken, my least favorite act of the 3 acts.
Third.
Heartbroken and separated, John spirals while Jeremy secretly keeps seeing Gloria. After a reset with his old mentor Chaz, played by Will Ferrell, John crashes Jeremy's wedding to Gloria, wins Claire back at the altar, and the 2 couples drive off, already plotting their next wedding crash.
Yeah, it's a kind of a weird ending.
Kind of a weird ending. So, so that's what I got.
Yeah, this is a like the movie basically from the very beginning. The first opening scene is hilarious, which you played.
Yeah.
Through, let's see, when did we start to fall asleep last night? It's basically after they're at the house for a while. You know what I mean? And
did we go after the house at all or no? When we watched this last night, they were on the house when we were done.
I can't remember when I fell asleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, there comes a point where you're like, okay, we got everything. What else were we just watching the other night? And then we're like, this is where it gets sad. Oh, we were watching Trainwreck.
Yeah.
And then we're like, this is where it gets sad. We're done. That's what you can do when you rewatch movies. You can pick and choose.
Yeah.
But yes, this movie has the best opening of probably most comedies that I can think of. I would say that The Hangover has the best ending to any comedy I've ever seen. And then Pressures has the best opening. What do you think? 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Be able to get away with wearing a white dress.
Yeah, I'll just pick this off. I'll do that as a piece. What's it?
It goes from this into Shout, right?
Yes, it's just first it shows us all the movies all the weddings they're going to and their cultural appropriation of every wedding, which is, get this movie. Let's just do this because we have to.
Sure.
We are Gen Xers and it is now 2026. This movie is not PC. It's not politically correct in any way. It is a raunchy, rated R 2005 movie.
Homophobic.
Correct. It's got slurs and inappropriateness and crossing lines with women is an understatement. The whole premise is about tricking women into sleeping with you. Yeah. So this is not the kind of movie that would get made right now. I don't think people would give it a green light. So you have to just accept that at face value that you saw this at a different time.
Having said that, the fact that we've done 2 movies in the last 3 weeks, each having the song Shout in there. We did Animal House 2 weeks ago.
And we mentioned this movie.
And to your point, this montage is just so fun.
Yeah.
It's such a, first of all,
it's joy.
the beginning with the meteors, Dwight Yoakam and Rebecca De Mornay, is absolutely hilarious.
I know. And it's like 4 minutes. Now, I watched it this time pretty closely,
Yeah.
and I don't even know if they're in the same room.
Of course they are.
But you can't tell. They never pull the camera back. They focus on Vince Vaughn and, Owen Wilson, and then they'll change the camera and focus on Dwight Yoakam or focus on Rebecca De Mornay.
It's a bad band. It's like pizza, baby. It's good no matter what. There's music in the air.
And shout, and you hate it a little bit
Hey, shout now. Jump up and shout now. It's a good time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rubbing up against each other. Just a couple of kids who like to fuck trying to make it honest. I get it. Guys, the real enemy here is the institution of marriage. It's not realistic. It's crazy. And don't do this for the other person. It's about saying yes to yourself.
So you
love
notice
Dwight
there's no
Yoakam.
crosstalk. Do you know what I mean? Like it's irrelevant. Like the scene is great. It's not a criticism.
Their heads are like pointing back and forth as
So
if
what? You
Dwight's
can
over
do that.
here.
Well, of course, honey, but you
and-
can put other people there.
so you're saying, okay, so you're not saying,
I'm saying when they made the movie.
got it. So I thought you're saying, are these characters supposed to be in the same
No. Of
room?
course, the characters are in the same room.
Okay.
I'm saying these actors
Oh, that
are
could
not
be.
in the same room.
Yeah.
And there's no, like, literally, even Dwight Yoakam and Rebecca De Mornay don't have to be in the same room because that was like a kind of a time for them too. I'm not quite sure when The Hand That Rocks the Cradle came out and Dwight Yoakam was in Sling Blade. I don't know where they are in their careers, but it was super fun to see them in this movie.
Yeah.
And it was just, to your point, a funny opening scene. So let's talk about that for a second. John and Jeremy are, for a living, what do they do for a living?
They're mediators for people going through separation and divorce.
Yeah, which is, kind of a funny play on what they do, which
Right.
is they obviously have no respect for weddings or, the sanctity of marriage.
Right.
But that usually is through the courts.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, they're like, they do this.
They're
as
hired
consultants.
mediators.
Yeah, they're hired mediators.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't have to go to attorneys
Right.
to do all this.
Yeah.
You're instead hiring a mediator because you save money and hopefully it's more of an amicable separation.
Yeah, and they already have their lawyers.
Yeah.
So they come in and help the lawyers help them.
Yeah.
So interesting.
So the next big scene, we're kind of going through the
Sure.
scenes a little bit. Best scene is the wedding scene, which it's long. All these things happen.
Right. Are you talking
At
about
the
the Cleary
Cleary
wedding?
wedding.
Okay.
Right. So not necessarily my favorite scene, but a lot of obviously different things happen.
You get introduced to everybody.
Yeah, Claire has that bad speech where she's kind of thinking it's funny when in fact it's not going to land well, and sure enough.
Well, and that's really interesting. Like, I think like Claire's, if I'm going to dig into this, her character development is interesting. So the first thing that we're introduced to is the fact that she's real, walking down the aisle, real smiley, real happy. And then during the wedding, she's inappropriate, right? Yeah. She's like, they're saying stupid vows about being each other's captain and first mate. And she laughs during it. Yeah. So, and he loves that for some reason. Like, he thinks that's just so cool and funny. And then, like you said, she gets to so like, let's think about Claire as a person. This is what we know so far. She can't keep it together at a wedding.
Right.
She gives a really kind of inappropriate speech and she's dating Sack.
And she does not, she's anti-cheesiness. And most weddings are a lot of superficiality.
Right.
So she'll sometimes be cynical to counterbalance the amount of cheesiness that happens in a wedding.
Right. So he's obviously, that's, as the quote goes, true love is your soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another. So he sees his cynicism in her.
Yeah. But I will say,
In your cleavage.
Nowhere else to put it.
this is where she,
Normally, I'm not very good at these things, but I think this one's pretty good.
I never thought my sister would find someone who cared about what other people thought as much as she did until I met Craig.
Yes, that's funny.
yeah, she's just misreading what a good speech is.
Well, and ironically, it gives you it allows John to develop his character because what you find out is he actually understands people better than he thinks. And so that's one thing about this movie is that, really what's happening in this movie is John is getting to a point where he doesn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
And that's in the opening montage when he's, had sex with this woman. He's like, I don't even feel like I know you.
Yeah.
And he calls her by the wrong name. And so you see right away. And then they're on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. And he says to Vince Vaughn, like, don't you think we're getting a little old for this? And how old do you think they are? 30s?
I think they're in their younger 30s.
Yeah.
And then Owen Wilson's like, we're not that young.
We're not that young. Right. And
so this has got a little Peter Pan vibe to it. These two young men
that don't want to grow
up.
So this is also an interesting men's relationship movie, right? Because they make it very clear that one of the plot points is that they've been friends since they were young, that John lost his parents when he was young.
Yep.
And Jeremy has been his best friend. He spends the night before his birthday every year, and et cetera. So this is about two guys who kind of are married to each other, who have a relationship. And again, there's nothing romantic. It's just they have been each other's partners. And then it's how do we grow up and become other people's partners, and you think that Vince Vaughn is the one who doesn't want it, but
when in fact
he is in a part. Actually, that's kind of a good part of the movie that you and I are so used to that we don't realize it's a spoiler, or not a spoiler, but we don't realize that it was kind of like a twist.
Yeah.
That he and Gloria have actually been together this whole time.
Yeah, he's on board.
Totally. And he's like obsessed with her. You know what I mean? Like he
becomes obsessed with her, but
yes.
Right in this moment, he's not obsessed with her.
Hey, fella.
How you doing?
Listen, we gotta go meet the Shriners.
Okay. It's great to meet you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
This is where Vince just had sex with
Gloria
Isla Fisher.
I'm looking all over for you. I gotta get out of here pronto. I got a stage 5 clinger.
No, I need more time.
Did you hear what I just said to you? Stage 5 virgin clinger? Let's go. I'm gonna start the car. I'm serious. Let's go. I think that you're appreciating the urgency here. Not only is she a virgin, she's totally off the reservation. I'm terrified of this broad.
There you are.
Hey, Gloria. Wow. What a coincidence.
He reminds me of Mike Trent from Swingers.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Like he's completely Trent. Like that's his thing.
Yeah.
And he, that's who he is in Old School too. He's just married.
Yeah.
And do you remember who his wife is in Old School?
The Scientology lady.
No more. She is not a Scientology.
Former Scientology
Thank
lady.
you. Give
What's her
Leah
name?
Remini her respect.
Sorry, Leah.
I'm a big supporter of her.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do something real quick because there's 50 of these and I'm not going to read all
Sure.
50 at one time.
Let her
So
rip.
I'm going to do the first. I'm going to go backwards starting from 50 and do 10 and then we'll take a break.
Okay.
So these are the actual Wedding Crasher rules that Chaz hands down to the guys.
Okay.
Okay. So these are the ones that they keep like spouting when they're doing something wrong. So number 50, when your crash partner fails, you fail. No man is an island.
All right.
Number 49, the rules of wedding crashing are sacred. Don't sully them by improvising.
Yeah.
That's in air quotes. Number 48, always remember your fake name.
Okay.
Okay. And again, number 47, if two rival crashers pick the same girl, the crasher with the least seniority will respectfully yield.
They really thought this through.
I know. Well, Chaz handed them down. And now Chaz is doing funerals. So they like kind of show you a little bit of each of these. Like, remember at the funeral, at the wedding, they say, I picked that one.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not going to fight you.
Yeah.
Whatever. Number 46, at the service, sit in the 5th row. It's close enough to the wedding party to seem like you're an invited guest. Never sit in the back. The back row just smells like crashing. Unless you're me and you're late to the wedding, which I used to be when I was younger. I'm not anymore though. So if you invite me to your wedding, I'll be on time. But in my 20s, it was hit or miss. Number 45, you forgot your invitation in your rush to get to the church. That's where your invitation is. Number 44, if there's a cash bar, bring your fake war medals. You'll never have to buy a drink. So that was kind of a part of this movie that became an issue. Because everybody, if you remember, John McCain and what's his name? John McCain is in this movie, and so is the guy, the Bill Clinton guy. What's his name? He's a Democratic.
The guy from Louisiana.
Yeah, what's his name? I'm having
our brain doesn't work.
Our brain doesn't work. I'll get it. It starts with a C. I'll get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, they are in this movie. They're just a real quick scene because Christopher Walken is supposed to be the Secretary of the Treasury. So you have to have some senators show up, and or Carville, James Carville. That's his name. And James Carville is a Democratic operative, and so they have these fake like medals of honor in the movie, and John McCain actually earned one. So after John McCain was in this movie, he got a lot of flack for being in it for that reason.
Satirizing something of such significance.
And let me tell you this, John McCain, okay, this is going to be like just a real quick side note, was always
on target.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to go far. He was in Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Of course.
It's like a great moment in Parks and Rec. He was on Saturday Night Live, even when they were making fun of Sarah Palin, who was his running mate. There was something about him that was able to be a serious man with like a complete like understanding of his role and an embodiment. And also he was able to like make fun and have fun with his role.
Love the man. I
know. And so I just want to say that as somebody who, that might be surprising, but because we're always so progressive in our communication, but I looked up to the guy. Okay.
So just, in my research, they only mention about 10 actual rules in the movie. And then in the extended cut, somehow they communicate the other 40. And those are the ones that
I'm reading.
Yeah. And I do have sound bites of the other rules that they actually say, just so you know.
Okay. And so, yes, you can do the sound bites like after we say them. So we did the fake war medals. Number 43, dance with old folks and kids. We see that.
Yep.
The girls will think you're sweet. 42, the way to a woman's bed is through the dance floor. Which, they end up dancing with them. Sure. And number 41, never hit on the bride. Come on. It's a one-way ticket to the pavement. And number 40, no chicken dancing.
I love chicken dancing.
I know. You like those dances.
Yeah.
So that's the first, that's group. 50 to 40.
Okay. Very good. So we're going to keep on going with the scenes. So we're now at they left the wedding and now they're at the house. The big house.
Yes, they are at the compound, which is the Cleary compound, which kind of is similar to the Kennedy compound.
I love this scene just because of the dance between Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson.
Hot route.
What is hot route?
Will you just go stand on the other side, please?
Are you running away from me?
No, I'm just getting over here.
Down.
Come on.
Ready, down, set, hut, 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 hut.
Go, Jeremy!
Here we go. Hit me.
Booyah! That's what we call a sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
I love Sack Lodge's little sidekick guy.
Sweetie, big tree fall hard.
Yes.
And you missed the red 7. Red 7.
I know, I missed it.
Hot route.
I don't know what that means.
And isn't that from the video game? That don't you guys like play an NFL video game where they do hot
could
route?
be a Madden thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Okay, so yes, that is that whole thing. That whole 30 minutes when they first get to the compound, first of all, what they're wearing and just what happens at the dinner table, which is a little over the top, but whatever. So the things that I don't think are needed at that dinner table are grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Grandma's over the top, even though she's cute and the wedding singer, she's a little too much in this movie.
She's great in the wedding singer.
The constant making fun of Todd. And sorry, sweetie, your name is being used again for a character that they are not being very kind about.
Yet another illustration of Todd just not being the guy you want to be in movies.
I know. But I've noticed the same with Kathy.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kathy is not, a name that is used. I'm thinking about Kathy in 30 Rock, like it's not usually used as a person that everybody loves. Even in Friends, Kathy is Chandler's girlfriend, but then she cheats on him.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyway, I don't like the whole grandma thing. And then, the whole like Vince Vaughn getting off at the table, they just kind of gave us a lot of information. I think maybe that's what people love, but I was like, okay, got it. And I've heard that the I have not seen the unrated version, but that it's even worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Todd is an amazing painter. He's going to the Rhode Island School of Design.
Oh, that's a great school. Congratulations, Todd. That's really impressive. RISD.
Yeah,
Dad used to think I'd be a political liability, you know, in case he ever ran for president.
Not Todd. Actually, truth be told, polling shows a majority of the American people would ultimately empathize with our situation.
What is our situation, Dad?
You're a homo.
Yeah, you don't need to play her parts.
No.
Don't play her parts.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dysfunction going on with the Clary household.
Well, and that's, one of those things in movies, comedies, or, dramas. It's like the wealthy family that you think has it all. And it's so dysfunctional behind the scenes. And poor Todd, Todd is fine. He is an artist. He's just different than he doesn't want to do what they want to do. He doesn't want to play football. He obviously likes men. He is not, being who they want him to be. And then he goes a little off the rails as well.
He sure does.
They have his character go off the rails.
Yes.
And, I know that you have read the same things I have and listened to similar podcasts that I have about Justin Long really wanted to play this role.
Yes.
He actually did a whole interview about how he really wanted to be Todd in Wedding Crashers, but he was going to play it totally different.
I would have loved to have seen it.
I know. And Vince Vaughn and Justin Long were really good friends. And so I think he thought he had the role and he obviously did not.
I have to play. My favorite scene in the movie is them meeting each other on the staircase.
Okay.
Here we go.
Johnny, I need to talk to you.
No, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why you got the weird look all over your face?
Claire's mom just made me rude.
Snap out of it.
What a hot older woman made you feel her cans? Stop crying like a little girl. Stop crying like a little girl.
I wasn't crying.
Why don't you try getting jacked off the table for the whole damn family and have some real problems? Jackass. What were they like anyway? They look pretty good. Are they real?
The pivot.
They go for speed or for comfort? What'd you do with them? You play the motorboat? You motorboat sailor, you. Where is she? She's still in the house?
Where is she?
What is wrong with you?
Oh my God, that's so great.
Yeah, the switch from him being mad to being excited to hear this story.
I just adore that scene. I've seen that so many times.
You old sailor, you.
Vince Vaughn at his best.
Yes,
right there.
That's what he knows how to do that. He knows how to. He's a lot of this movie is improv. Did you read that as well?
Yes.
And that the screenplay that they had was kind of a mess. And they were like, we like the bones of the story, but what are we going to do in each scene?
Yeah.
And so he and Owen Wilson kind of had fun doing, just the fact, one of the things that's super funny is Vince Vaughn is eating so much through this movie.
Always eating.
Not
as much as Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11, but pretty close.
Yes, but pretty close. And not just eating, but eating a lot.
Yeah.
At breakfast when he's, his plate is piled with food and he keeps saying how he's not okay and he doesn't feel okay, but he has all this food. So yeah, they have, and then it makes me laugh in the opening montage. I don't even know if Shout's playing yet, but he keeps eating Owen Wilson's cake.
Yeah, he's eating his cake.
He's like, I'm just going to take this part here. So yeah. Good.
Did I find you?
This feels borderline inappropriate.
Okay, so I say we pivot to one of the categories. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about every single scene.
Okay,
in this
before we
movie.
pivot, I'm going to read the next 10.
All right, go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to do 39 to 30. 39, your favorite movie is The English Patient. Because, that makes you look deep. And,
Yes.
38, stay clear of the wedding planner. They may recognize you and start to wonder.
Yes.
Because the wedding planner may have been hired by more than one person. Number 37, at the reception, 1 hard drink or 2 beers max. A drunk crasher is sloppy.
I don't know if they subscribe, if they follow through with that. I'm guessing they're pretty hammered, but
they're
just
doing
a guess.
shots.
Yeah.
Remember they do shots with the old men?
Yeah, so I think they're breaking their own rules.
I do too. Number 36, 3 to 4 months to wedding crash funerals are, 3 to 4 months to wedding crash funerals are year round. Does that make sense?
No,
I don't understand what that means. I might be reading it wrong, but it does say that. Number 35, breakfast is for closers.
Which means you have sex.
And then you wake up
and have breakfast.
Number 34, be gone by sunrise. Okay, those don't work
Conflict.
together. Number 33, never go back to your place. Number 32, don't commit to a relative unless you're absolutely sure that they have a pulse, which he breaks that rule. Remember when he says, she says hi, and he's like, well, she's dead.
Yeah.
Number 31, girls in hats tend to be proper and rarely give it up. And number 30, you're from out of town. Always. Ned's kids.
Yeah. Uncle Ned.
Uncle Ned.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to go over to
random facts.
Jared, do you know the human head weighs 8 pounds? Jared, do you know the human head weighs 8 pounds?
What do you got for random facts, my darling?
Let's see. We already talked about Justin Long. Rachel McAdams was like one of hundreds of people who read for this role. They were having a hard time finding somebody. Rachel McAdams, she like literally, so Mean Girls was in 2004. The Notebook was in 2004. And then
it's her first big three.
Movie. Yeah, I mean, that's
a good start.
Pretty amazing. And she's so different. Like, I don't remember the experience of, because I had obviously seen Mean Girls like everybody else. I don't think I knew it was the same girl from Mean Girls. They look so different, being blonde and brunette.
Hair, right?
Yeah, exactly. Jane Seymour, Raquel Welch was up for her role as well. And Jane Seymour was going to turn this down because, you know, she was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
That's a TV show or a movie?
It's a TV show. And I can't believe you've never seen Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
From like the 80s, the 90s? Like what decade?
80s and 90s.
Both.
Yeah. And it was on CBS.
Yeah. Who watched CBS shows? Other than Magnum P.I., it's the only good CBS show that was out there.
That's not true.
Give me another one. Not Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, I love Murder, She Wrote.
No, it's a dumb show.
No, it's not a dumb show.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What else?
Cagney and Lacey, no thank you.
I loved Cagney and Lacey.
Of course you did, because CBS was for you.
Yeah.
I didn't want that.
Are you trying to say it was female-centric?
No, it was for you. I said Magnum P.I.
Okay. I know you like Magnum P.I. I didn't watch Magnum P.I.
You didn't watch Magnum P.I.?
I mean, sometimes, but...
What?
Dun, 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 dun. It was not really my show.
No. Just a great theme song.
Most 80s theme songs were pretty great. The Fall Guy was the best theme song, and Greatest American Hero was the best theme song. I think I was more of an ABC girl.
Yeah.
I think I watched more ABC.
You're more of a Love Boat person?
Yeah.
Sweetie, what theme is this?
Cagney and Lacey.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Give me another one.
This one's too easy, but I'm going to do it anyways. Just so we can walk down memory lane. Everything was more simple back in the 80s.
Love. Sweetie, we just wanted to find love. And then we wanted to go to Fantasy Island.
Yeah. And it was like kind of a good back-to-back thing.
Sure was. And Doc was hooking up with women left and right.
What about Gopher?
Gopher was, he would fall in love though. Doc would hook up.
Yes, he would.
And didn't you kind of want Julie and Gopher to get together?
I don't remember thinking that, but it makes sense.
Julie, the daughter. Moonlighting.
My mom loved that show.
I know. Moonlighting was good. Wait, am I saying Julie was the cruise director, right?
Yeah, she was at a clipboard.
What was the captain's daughter's name?
I have no idea. But she was the same girl from Airplane.
She was in Airplane. That's right. But yes, I did like Moonlighting. That was ABC though.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
What other random facts do you have?
Okay. Let's see. So anyway, Jane Seymour decided to do it because she thought it was funny. So there was supposed to be a sequel where John and Jeremy met superior wedding crashers. And he was supposed to be, one of the wedding crashers was supposed to be played by Daniel Craig.
Yep.
But it was just a rumor. What did we say her name was? Isla Fisher?
Isla.
She said it on a TV show. She said Vince Vaughn told her it was in the works. But again, this movie could not be made now. I mean, you know what I mean? It's not really the vibe of the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Other things I don't think are that interesting. It was going to be set in Cape Cod. It ended up being in DC. And then it says Owen Wilson improvised the line about using only 10% of our hearts, and that he kept adding rules throughout filming, and that Vince Vaughn was adding rules. So obviously these are rules that have been put together on the fly. And I think that's really all that I see.
I had director David Dobkin cast Bradley Cooper as Sack without even watching his audition tape, based on how impressed he was by Cooper's test reading, whatever that means.
He probably did a video or whatever.
Maybe. Isla Fisher, then a relatively unknown actress, was cast as Gloria over Shannon Elizabeth and Anna Paquin.
Oh, interesting.
New Line Cinema initially wanted a more comedic actor like Burt Reynolds for the secretary, but Dobkin fought for Christopher Walken instead.
Yeah, because Christopher Walken can be funny by doing very little.
Doing nothing. Nick Cage was considered for the role of Chaz before Will Ferrell was cast. The director later directed Maroon 5's 2015 Sugar music video.
Oh, we love that music video. Remember how they're going to all the weddings? The band shows up at the weddings and starts playing. Yeah.
The term Stage 5 clinger permanently entered pop culture lexicon directly because of the script. And then finally, the painting Todd makes for Jeremy was created by a local artist specifically commissioned to make something hilarious yet disturbing.
He says, I made you a painting. I call it Celebration.
Can you see that? There's a t-shirt of it.
It's sexual and violent. I thought you might like it.
So in case you're watching us on YouTube, there is a t-shirt with the painting on there, and it looks like Vince Vaughn.
It's Vince Vaughn. It's his face.
And there's a leaf over his middle section, let's say, and then he's just grabbing apples. It's just really good.
And just the fact that he says it's sexual and violent.
Yes.
What's violent?
I don't know. It's outstanding. I loved it. So those are my random facts. You ready for the next category?
Sure.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Let's just stop there.
I mean,
this is the WTF. I don't know if I have any WTFs.
Oh, I have plenty.
Oh, I have plenty too. So,
I have lots.
Let me start. Gloria, so just some of the inappropriate commentary on this movie. Gloria just isn't very nice to Jeremy, I would say.
Hey.
Well,
excuse me.
She lied to him. He lied to her. I understand that.
So let's start with that, because he tried to get her interested in him first.
Yes.
Okay.
They're both at fault.
They are not.
He's got that big cut on his leg and she slaps it really hard.
I know that's because he's like, I don't want to have sex with you. When he coming on to her, that's all he wanted.
Right, he changed his mind.
She's like, and then she lied to him and said, I'm a virgin, because she thought that's what guys wanted to hear.
Right.
It's not about saying she's innocent and he is the, I'm not saying either of them are innocent, but again, I just want to be careful that we're not like poor Vince Vaughn.
They're both at fault.
They're both at fault.
Speaking of poor Vince Vaughn, Todd trying to seduce Jeremy in the middle of the night.
Thank you. That is the scene that, there's many scenes, we'll keep going.
A lot of things happen to Jeremy in this movie.
It's rough. The fact that he comes in and he's already like handcuffed or whatever, he's tied to the bed.
Yeah.
And then Todd, does his own thing. It's not okay.
And what about Sack accidentally shooting him in the butt?
He gets shot.
And Sack also leveling him twice on the football field.
Right.
Nothing really happens to Owen Wilson's character, and most things happen to Vince Vaughn's character.
And it's kind of like, isn't that the thing? Like when you've got a duo, like you got the straight man and then the guy who is the joke.
The idea of crashing a wedding is probably not the best. And then crashing a funeral, probably even worse. Talk about hitting people at their worst moments of their life.
And at the weddings, like there's like over the top cultural appropriation, you wearing a yarmulke and, doing all those kind of things, changing their names. And then like the thing that, WTF is, these guys don't just like go to the wedding. They like get on the microphone. Yeah. They help cut the cake. They, do speeches. They hold the chairs for the dance. Like it's over the top.
Totally. That's what I got. What do you got?
Also, I agree with just the fact that the premise of this movie is that they're just lying to have sex with women.
Yeah.
That's the comedic, that's what we used to laugh at.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
And it's very R-rated.
Totally
comedy.
Inappropriate and also absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, we just accept it as it is. And then Grandma is WTF.
Yeah, Grandma.
Grandma's pretty rough.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. So those are, let me see if I wrote anything else down about my WTFs. the lying, Todd coming in the middle of the night, like you said, grandma and the slurs, a lot of like gay slurs and stuff, a lot of gay panic. Okay, so now I'm going to do some more rules. You ready?
Yep.
Number 29. Always be a team player. Everyone needs a little help now and then. Number 28, make sure there's an open bar. They talked before about a cash bar.
Yeah.
Number 27, don't overdrink. The machinery must work in order to close. Again,
that's relative to the last one.
Yeah. Number 26, of course you love her. Yikes.
Yeah.
Number 25, you understand she heard that, but that's not what you meant.
Yeah.
Jesus. Number 24, if you get outed, leave calmly. Do not run. Number 23, there's nothing wrong with having seconds, provided there's enough women to go around.
Seconds and women?
Yes.
Okay. I thought they were talking about food.
I thought they did it first too, but I think they're talking about you can have sex with more than one woman, which is nasty. Number 22, you have a wedding and a reception to seal the deal, period. No overtime.
That's in the movie, I think.
Number 21, make sure she's 18.
That's a good rule.
Number 20, always have an early appointment the next morning. They all become farmers.
That's right.
Number 19, toast in the native language if you know the native language and have practiced the toast.
Okay.
Do not wing it. Okay, I went too far.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right. Next category, I guess. Do you have any hidden gems?
I think my hidden gems were James Carville and John McCain. One thing though that's just a little interesting, I probably should have done this in I don't know what other category, but we were in Italy, or not Italy. Where were we? We were in Washington, D.C. Very different. We were in Washington, D.C. for spring break, and we were seated right next to the Secretary of Treasury.
Yeah. What was that guy's name?
Scott Bessent.
Bessent.
And I knew it was him immediately when I sat down, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was excited about this.
No.
I just recognized him, and it was interesting because there was a bar right above us, and they had every different news station on, and Fox was on, and
sure,
I was like, I wonder if they'll say anything about him, but he was there.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Rolling the deep.
Sure, I have a few. So a lot of it is obvious, like every comedy has to have a little bit of depth to it to make it meaningful because they have to learn something, right?
You tell me there's depth in Austin Powers.
Well, isn't Austin Powers about him kind of like growing up and realizing, because he's trying to be with Mrs. Kensington, and then he realizes that she's married.
So I'll leave it up to you to come up with the rolling in the deep for Wayne's World and Austin Powers.
Well, Wayne's World for sure.
Oh my God, it's totally deep.
They learn to not sign contracts.
Cassandra.
I like what you've done here. They learn they need a lawyer.
Yes,
okay.
they do.
Rolling in the deep. Authenticity versus performance, right? Because basically this movie is about their performing. They are going in to manipulate women. That all they want to do is have sex. Their only way of connecting is through lying.
Mm-hmm.
And then once John is like actually attracted and interested in Claire, he's like, I can't keep this up. And the movie does, it takes us to extraordinary lengths where he is still pretending to be, or he's still pretending to be whatever his name is, because he's not telling her who he is.
Right.
And the fact that she even forgives him at the end is crazy.
Yeah.
But again, it's a comedy. We're going to roll with it. So, they're being fake. And then again, same with Jeremy and, Gloria, they end up together. So let's see. Arrested Development. I think these guys have Arrested Development.
You think?
Yeah.
Which one is more arrested in their development?
Let's see. Who do I think is more arrested?
I think in the
Jeremy
beginning you think it's Vince Vaughn,
Yeah.
but at the end it's actually Owen Wilson.
Yeah, but I think Owen Wilson is the one who really realizes he should stop doing this. So it's kind of like they have two different arcs.
Right.
Like Jeremy realizes I should stop doing what I'm doing, and I really am interested in Claire, but then Claire figures it out.
Yeah.
So she's like, bye.
Yeah.
So then he's like, okay, I'm going to hang out with Chaz then. And he's like, oh my God, talk about Arrested Development. Chaz, Will Ferrell's character is so arrested. And then Jeremy.
Sweetie, did you say Chaz?
Just living the dream. Just living the dream.
Oh man, I feel like wow. Oh man, I feel like wow. It's like I come over. It's like I don't know what to expect. I got to be honest. I come in. It's like a little like I'm trying to get my bearings. There's cartoons, your mom, and it's like you still got it. Just living the dream. I love that. Just living the dream. You know what? I will have some meatloaf. Let's have some meatloaf. I will have some meatloaf. Let's have some meatloaf. You want some? Hey, Mom! I knew you'd go. Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf! What's she doing? I never know what she's doing. I never know what she's doing. Living the dream. Where'd you get that girl? Living the dream. Where'd you get that girl? I got her yesterday. I rode my bike over.
Oh, so good. So good.
Oh my God. See.
He crushes it. He's there for one scene and he crushes it. Or two scenes. He's in the
like,
funeral.
Good. More for us.
So yeah, Chaz is even more arrested in his development.
And then Jeremy, who's like, no, we're fine doing this. Let's keep doing it. Because he's the one who wants to go to the Cleary wedding, where John is kind of like, I don't even want to go. But then Jeremy, Gloria like accepts him.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's a little more, kicking and screaming, but he falls in love with her. And again, we don't see that whole thing. We kind of have to, they skip to it. So, and it's their fear of commitment, right? It's their whatever. We already talked about this one, but the dysfunction behind institutions, the family, they, you look at them and think, oh, how amazing. And actually everyone has issues. And then the male friendship thing, which I already brought up to you, the real emphasis or weight of this movie is about John and Jeremy's friendship, right? And how they're going to continue, their rules, never leave me behind, basically. So I think that's a big part. Again, as you said, it's a bro movie for a lot of reasons, because it's, raunchy and a sex comedy and funny. But it's also because it's about male friendship. So those are my deep rolling in the deep things. I think there's something to learn.
Are you ready for my top 5?
Down continues on our way to number 1.
Kisses coast to coast. What is the top 5?
Top 5 most problematic girlfriends in movies.
Oh, okay, yes. I'm not going to say anything.
I'm going to name their names, and then you tell me what movie they're from.
Okay.
Gloria Cleary.
Is from Wedding Crashers.
This is the hardest one of the bunch.
Okay.
Should I save it for the end? She ranks 4, so that's why I'll say it. Adrian Darian Forrester.
Darian is from Wall Street.
Yes, but that's not the movie I'm referring to.
For Alex is from Fatal Attraction.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet. We're getting to her. She's
so
number 1.
Oh, she's number 1. Okay, Adrian Darian Forrester. Her name is Alex Forrest. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, skip over it, and then I'll go back to
Catherine Trammell.
That's Basic Instinct.
Hedra Carlson.
Hedra Carlson. Would I know this one?
Sure. Also known as Hetty. Hedy.
Oh, Hetty. Oh, I can't think of it.
Single white female.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
No.
Adrian Forrester is from The Crush.
Well, I wouldn't have gotten that.
Yeah.
I don't know that movie very well.
Yeah.
What about Stacy?
From
Wayne's World.
She's kind of harmless.
She is. She just wanted to get him a gun rack.
A little bit. A little bit more problematic than Alex Forrest. Let's just say that.
Yeah. And Catherine Trammell is not his girlfriend. She is her own person. And she is hanging out with, what's her name? What's her girlfriend's name?
Oh, Roxy?
Roxy.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not anyone's girlfriend.
That's true.
Let's give
true.
Catherine Trammell some space.
Okay. So trying to think if there's a few clips I want to play. Here are some of the rules, if you're okay with me playing the actual audio of some of the rules.
Sure, go ahead.
Rule number 1, never leave a fellow crasher behind.
Okay, that seems like a good idea.
Rule number 5, you're an idiot.
That's one of my favorites.
Rule number 6, do not sit in the corner and sulk. It draws attention to you in a negative way. Draw attention to yourself, but on your own terms. Rule number 32, you don't commit to a relative unless you're absolutely positive they have a pulse.
Rule 16, give me an up-to-date family tree. That was your mistake. You made me look like an idiot.
Rule number 76, no excuses. Play like a champion.
I love that one.
Walking away. Never walk away on a crasher in a funny jacket. Rule number 115.
He made that up. So first of all, I'm like going through my rules as you're playing them.
Yeah.
Number 1 is correct.
Yeah.
Number 4, number 5, he says you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And actually, it's never let a girl get between you and a fellow crasher,
Okay.
which is kind of the same thing
Yeah.
because that's what happens. Number 6 is do not sit in the corner and sulk. Yes. And then number 16 is yes, have an up-to-date family tree.
Few more quotes, and then I want to talk quickly about Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
I almost numpchucked you. You don't even realize.
Ouch.
Ouch.
No, I don't even know what the fuck a quail is.
Booyah! That's what we call a sack lunch. Nom, 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 nom.
What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
Why is Bradley Cooper so good in this movie? Like, he really captures, and Bradley Cooper is just an outstanding actor, and most normal actors would not have built up this type of hatred that he is like the worst of the worst.
I think it starts with his haircut.
I heard he gained a lot of weight because somebody thought he was too skinny, so he gained a bunch of weight to be more of a bully, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, when he's being the seal. He's like, he's got oil in his eyes.
Yeah.
He is annoying. He's like a rich guy, privileged guy who's totally a jerk to his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like when he's throwing up. And by the way, what did they put in his glass?
I don't know. I don't know if
they keep calling it eye drops.
Yeah, but obviously, I think if you put eye drops in somebody's glass, nothing's going to happen to you.
Yeah. So he gets really sick. But and again, it's a question. I kind of already said this before about Claire, in her decision making. But why would they be together? Right.
That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
Is it doesn't match up. He's too much of a dick.
Yeah.
For her to be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
And I guess the only thing you could say, I'm like going back and forth here, is there's obviously a family thing.
Yeah.
Like he's like, it sounds like his dad is, the Mr. Cleary's best friend, Secretary Cleary's best friend. So he's like, we're going to bring these families together. But he's such a jerk.
Yeah, no doubt.
And like you said, I did not know who Bradley Cooper was. I did not watch Alias.
Me neither.
I did not see Limitless.
Yeah.
I did not know who he was
Yeah.
when this movie came, but I knew who the actor was. Like, let me say that differently. I didn't know the name Bradley Cooper, but I was like, I recognized that face.
Yeah.
And then The Hangover is what year?
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, a couple years later. And why I say the hair is like in this movie, his hair is short and it's really like fraternity guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in The Hangover, what makes Bradley Cooper so attractive is his hair.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but it's just the way that he does it and the way he dresses and everything. But he's really attractive in The Hangover.
Anything else you got before we go to songs?
Let me finish the rules.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. 18. You love animals and children.
All right.
When he's like, make me a bicycle clown.
Real fatty.
Every female wedding guest deserves a wedding night. Yikes. We already did the family tree. Fight the urge to tell the truth is number 15.
Yikes.
14, you're a distant relative of a dead cousin. Number 13, bridesmaids are desperate. Console them. Again, sorry, everybody. Always putting on my feminism hat, but part of the reason that these movies can be difficult is I can laugh. It's funny. I get it, but it's that deep, misogynistic, women are desperate.
There's a lot of that in here.
Yes, there's a lot of that in there. Number 12, of course you dream of one day having children. Number 11, sensitive is good. Number 10, invitations are for pussies. Number 9, whatever it takes to get in. And again, that's,
Well, and
what are they trying to say?
Getting into the wedding or getting into a woman's bed?
Exactly. Number 8, be the life of the party. Number 7, blend in by standing out. They're always taking the microphone.
Yeah,
we did the do not sit in the corner and sulk. Number 5, we already did. Never let a girl get between you and a crasher. Number 4, no one goes home alone. Number 3, never confess. Number 2, never use your real name. And number 1, never leave a fellow crasher behind.
Any of those rules speak to you that you should put in life?
I mean, no. I don't think I read any that I was like, oh, that's good for life.
Probably,
I mean, because they're all manipulative.
There's 50 of them. There's probably one in there that's not.
I mean, you know, I don't know. If it says when your partner fails, you fail. I mean, it could be good friendship stuff.
Yeah.
But your favorite movie is The English Patient. That's not my favorite movie.
I've never even seen it.
Really?
No.
Won Best Picture.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. Way back when.
And it's with the guy, the bad guy from Harry Potter.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah.
Kristen. She's from Four Weddings and a Funeral. I can't think of it. Anyway, but she's in it. Okay, so are we doing the music game?
Do you have a song?
I do.
So do I. And I don't know if it's a good one, but I'm going to do it anyways. But
okay.
First, let's do the music song.
Song, the one that makes me go all night long.
All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and play it. So the music game is what Kathy and I sometimes play, capturing the energy or the theme, the vibe of the movie without it being too obvious.
And it's not a song from the movie. It's Landslide?
Landslide, baby.
No.
Time makes you older. This is them longing for the past, sweetie. Is that not what the song's about?
Okay.
Not being able to grow up. Time makes you older. Even children get older.
And did you read that Rachel McAdams would listen to this song to help herself cry?
I did hear that.
So is that another reason you chose it?
No.
Okay.
That's an accidental reason.
So in no way am I throwing that song under the bus. That's one of the best songs of
don't throw it under the bus.
It's just the vibe of the movie.
Totally different. I agree.
So different.
I struggled, but that's the best I got.
Sailing. No, I need. We watched What About Bob?
What are we going to do? What About Bob?
I don't know. So I chose a song from the early 2000s because I try and do that.
That's what you do.
It's by a band called Kings of Leon and it's called Use Somebody.
Oh,
and it captures that like fun, go out to a club vibe, but it's really about feeling disconnected from people and about hooking up and how the party lifestyle isn't working for you anymore. And the fun, you know.
I will say that I've never heard this song. But
really?
Unless it
keep going because you'll know it when it kicks in.
All right.
Oh, it's going to go to another verse.
Let's skip over that. I've probably heard it.
Kings of Leon were like had a moment.
They were big there for a while.
Yeah.
Same as like Arcade Fire.
Yeah, they were big too.
Yeah, same. So I'll give that one to you just because I didn't really know what to do.
Yeah. Thank you. So I win.
You win.
Wedding Crashers.
What else should we say to everybody?
Her name was Chastity. So you already played all these, but just to kind of finish my favorite quotes from the movie, I won't make you do a list. Number 10, true love is your soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another, which you and I talked about last night. I was like, is that deep?
Yeah.
Number 9, we didn't talk about you lock it up.
You lock it up.
You better lock it up.
You better lock it up.
That is something we say at home too. Number 8, I made you a painting. It's called Celebration. Number 7, Hot Route, Red 7.
Hot Route.
Number 6, Good.
Good.
More for us.
That's right.
Number 5, I never know what she's doing back there. Number 4, Meatloaf. Number 3, Whatever, Make Me a Bicycle Clown. Number 2, Erroneous. And number 1, Shut Your Mouth When You're Talking to Me. Best line. And it comes in the first couple minutes.
Erroneous on both counts.
So good. What are we doing next week?
Well, we still have 3 weeks of summer blockbusters, or do we?
I don't know. We'll see. Top Gun Maverick is a maybe.
We kind of made a commitment. We were like, let's just do summer blockbusters this summer because our girls are home this summer and we just want to I know what we're doing next week. You just said it. I'm sorry.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, I talked right over you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So yes, Top Gun Maverick, because we're going to watch that this week when we're all together.
I want to do Jurassic, but you don't. I want to do Jaws, but you don't.
I don't want to do Jaws. I would do Jurassic over Jaws.
And I feel like there may be a few others that you...
Oh, I said Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
a
see.
summer blockbuster.
We'll see.
Okay, but so next week is Maverick. So if you want to like get ready, go back in our catalog, and we did the original Top Gun at the beginning of the summer. Like I think that was our first summer blockbuster, and then we're gonna, more toward the end, we're gonna do Maverick.
Should we end with this Kings of Leon song?
Sure.
All right, so let's do that. Your Substack, your book, anything?
Yeah, if you don't already, please subscribe to my Substack, KathyKassan.com on Substack. It's also called Zen Moment, and you can get it for free. And then if you upgrade, if you become a paid subscriber, you also get a podcast that Todd and I do. It's the Zen Moment podcast, and it's excellent, I think. So we have excellent discussion. Let's just say that.
That's right, babe.
And so please do that. And thanks for listening to Zen Pop. We love it here.
And Jeremy Kraft, Bald Headed Beauty, is redoing our kitchen. We just put our deposit down for the cabinets, and he's going to crush it. So if you're thinking of doing any remodeling in the Chicagoland area, 630-956-1800, avidco.net. Keep trucking. See you guys next week.